In October 2007, 388 miles southeast of Moscow, Russia, a grim procession made their way through the wilderness. Their destination? A cave entrance nestled among several crude wooden houses, the entrance to a bunker they had spent a month and a half building.
These men, women, and children had been instructed to wait underground for the next 6 months, until the very end of the world.
Understandably, this group attracted attention from the Russian media almost immediately. Police gathered at the snowy ravine to keep any curious bystanders from getting too close. The group had warned that any attempt to remove the entrenched cult members would force them to turn the doomsday bunker into a mass grave.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Richardson, and this is Cults, a Parcast original. This is the 28th episode in our daily series on the strange prophecies made by different cults and their leaders. Throughout this month, we're taking a daily look at the myriad of apocalyptic predictions to try and uncover what makes these revelations so appealing. I'm here with my co-host, Greg Polson.
Hi, everyone. Today we're discussing the true Russian Orthodox Church. This radical splinter group, founded by Pyotr Kuznetsov, subscribed to the belief that the world would end in May of 2008. And in October of 2007, Kuznetsov ordered his followers to execute their doomsday plan.
Sometime around June of 2006, Pyotr Kuznetsov settled in the village of Nikolskaya. After spending years traveling through Russia and preaching his own religious doctrine, he finally found the place where he could consolidate his own group of followers.
Kuznetsov forbade any followers of his cult, which he called the true Russian Orthodox Church, from eating processed food, watching television, using credit cards, or even handling money. They were all instructed to burn their passports, which he claimed contained the number of the beast.
One of the key tenets of his sect was the belief that the world would come to an end in May of 2008.
To prepare for this eventuality, he had members of his cult hollow out a bunker in the mountains for them to wait out the coming apocalypse. The main portion of the cave was about 12 meters in diameter, with hollowed-out cells for each member to sleep in.
In October 2007, their time had come. Kuznetsov ordered his followers to make for the caves with all the supplies they could muster and wait there for salvation. Around 25 to 30 of his followers did as he asked, including 4 children.
But their disappearance did not go unnoticed. The daughter of one of the cult members complained that her father had gone missing, and soon Russian police arrested Kuznetsov at his house.
It turns out the cult leader hadn't gone to wait out the end times with his followers. He had told them that he had a different task to accomplish before the end of the world.
That task was to serve as a mediator, as police attempted to coax his followers out of the cave. They were unsuccessful, as his followers underground believed he was speaking to them under duress. They told the police that if anyone tried to remove them, they would detonate several gas canisters in the cave, killing everyone within.
Kuznetsov was imprisoned for psychiatric evaluation, and the Russian government kept an eye on the caves, waiting to see what the true Russian Orthodox Church would do.
As the winter months set in, members slowly began to filter out of the cave. Those that gave interviews still appeared to be under Kuznetsov's influence, reaffirming their beliefs that the day of judgment was upon the world.
Kuznetsov tried to kill himself in captivity in early April while facing charges of creating a violent organization.
By May 2008, the cave had partially collapsed, and all remaining members of the cult had evacuated their doomsday bunker. They had to escape toxic fumes from 2 rotting corpses, members who had died during the winter. The cave was subsequently demolished completely by local authorities.
When he recovered from his self-inflicted injuries, Kuznetsov went to court for his crimes. He was determined to be not mentally responsible for his actions and sentenced to mandatory psychiatric care in a state-run facility.
In 2011, a proposal was brought up to release him from the ward, but it was rejected. As far as we're aware, he remains there to this day.
The members of his cult were mostly deported to Belarus or voluntarily left the region, though a family or two have been found staying in Nikolskaya as recently as 2012, still patiently awaiting the promised end of the world.
Thanks for listening. We'll be back tomorrow to examine the predictions of another cult.
You can catch our other episodes of Cults for free on Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts.